Welcome to the Pleasant Mind channel, where psychology meets relationships. If you notice your current or past relationships, patterns will start to emerge, and you'll notice that you tend to repeat certain behavior in all your relationships. This is what we are going to term as your love style. Love style is nothing but the way you tend to give and receive love. The specific love style we have is largely based upon the type of relationship we had with our parents. Before we start the video on how childhood affects adult love style, please subscribe to our channel for similar awesome content, and also don't forget to like the video and share with your friends. Now, there are 6 parenting factors that contribute to our love style. First is attention. The attention we receive from our parents can determine how much self-esteem we possess as adults. A child who grew up with parents who didn't give him enough attention feels helpless and is often forced to grow up early. Such individuals get used to taking care of everything they need from a young age and grow up to become headstrong, controlling, and highly independent individuals. Second factor is freedom received from parents. Overprotective and controlling parents have a way of hampering a child's independent thinking capability. Since such individuals do not get to decide little things about their lives from an early age, they grow up to become extremely agreeable and often indecisive. Their partners might like this about them at the beginning of the relationship, but the same trait becomes annoying when they aren't about to make up their mind about important stuff in their lives. The third is words of affirmation and approval. Some children have parents who are extremely hard to please. In such cases, the children often have to work really hard to get love and appreciation from them. The individuals who had hard-to-please parents can become people pleasers in their adult life. In order to please others or their partners, such individuals can even sacrifice their own happiness. If these people are not careful, they can end up becoming pushovers. The fourth parenting factor is dependability. Has your trust been broken repeatedly by your parents when you were young? Children who were emotionally let down by their caregivers can become adults who are sensitive to rejections. Such children fail to successfully establish emotional connection with others and have deep-seated feelings of abandonment. Unpredictable love and care from parents can make them idealize their partners and, in turn, can lead to failure in future relationships. Adverse childhood experiences makes up the 5th factor. If you have undergone a traumatic life event in your childhood, then you are said to develop a behavior pattern where you feel constantly anxious. If the traumatic experience has been suffered by you at the hands of your parents, then it can destroy the trust in them and any future relationships. Such individuals often suffer from low self-esteem and depression later in their lives. The 6th and the last factor is how your parents encouraged you to deal with your emotions. Believe it or not, but how your parents prefer to deal with their emotions and your emotions has a huge contribution in deciding your love style. Homes where expressing one's feelings and opinions is seen as a sign of weakness can lead to suppression of emotions in children. Such children, when growing up into adults, are uncomfortable with dealing with their own feelings and are also uncomfortable when others are emotional. The adults in this case feel that it's wrong for people to be too emotional or show it to others. Now let's jump into the 6 different types of love styles and the signs that you have that particular love style. Number 1, the pleaser. The pleasers always do things to please the other person no matter what the cost. In love relationships, they would sacrifice their likings, comfort, and opinions to avoid confrontations. The people who have the pleaser love style are uncomfortable with disagreement. Adults with a pleaser love style grow up with angry parents. They usually had a volatile home environment. They developed this love style as they often had to compromise or find out ways to calm their reactive parents. Signs that you are a pleaser are: you are often described as the good kid. You can do anything to keep the peace. Conflicts and fights make you uncomfortable. You are not good at saying no to people. The next love style we are going to discuss is the victim love style. From a young age, the people with the victim love style develop a compliant mentality. These individuals had violent and aggressive parents, and they would often avoid doing things that might trigger this side of their parents. Such people become an adult with extremely low self-esteem and suffer with anxiety and depression. In romantic relationships, they go with the flow and find it difficult to maintain their personal boundaries. Again, such individuals attract people who are too agreeable and don't offer much resistance to anything. Questions to ask yourself if you think you have the victim love style. Did your parents used to take their stress out on you when you were young? Does a normal and calm situation make you feel uncomfortable and you always wait for the other shoe to drop? Do you do things just because people expect you to do them, without much motivation to do them? Do you feel people will judge you if you express your feelings and opinions? The third love style is the controller. Adults with controller love style didn't receive love and affection from their parents. When they were young, their needs weren't taken care of by their parents. So they had to rely on themselves and take care of everything they needed themselves. From a very young age, they learned to not depend on anyone for anything. The same behavior is seen in their romantic relationships when they grow up. They are usually emotionally distant from their partners and have the need to control every aspect of the relationship. The need for control stems from the need to mask their helplessness and fear. Signs that you may belong to the controller love style. Do you feel let down by your parents when you were a child? Do you like to handle all things by yourself? Do you feel irritated when things are not done your way? Do people say that you seem intimidating? The vacillator is our fourth love style. The men and women who have the vacillator love style tend to idealize their relationship. These individuals never got consistent love when they were young. Their parents prioritize other things over spending time with them. The consistent lack of love and attention is searched for by them in all their adult relationships. A person with a vacillator love style often gets disappointed with their partners, as it is impossible for anyone to live up to their idealized version. Such individuals suffer from a lot of stress from childhood as they never received the love they were looking for from their parents. Signs of a vacillator are: you have a feeling that no one understands you? Do others fear upsetting you? Can you easily tell that someone is getting distant from you? Do you experience high levels of emotional stress in relationships? The fifth love style is the avoider. The avoiders grew up in families where expressing emotions wasn't encouraged. In such families, the children learn to minimize showing what they feel, and love to children is bestowed based on their performance and achievements. The people with this type of love style learn to be self-reliant and are highly independent. They handle every circumstance in life with intellect and detachment. Such individuals usually feel uncomfortable around people who are being too emotional. The avoiders feel it hard to express their love for their partners verbally. Instead, they prefer to show love through nonverbal mediums such as giving gifts. Questions that you need to ask yourself if you feel that you might be an avoider. Do you not feel bad about being away from your partner? Do you like to be left alone? Do you feel that in your childhood your emotion wasn't valued in your family? The last and the healthiest love style is the secure connector. Irrespective of the love style you currently possess, it's important that you strive to adopt the secure connector love style. This love style is the healthiest love style of the lot and is devoid of any emotional injury. Here, the person accepts their partner as they are and does not have any unrealistic and idealized expectations from them. A person with the secure connector love style has a healthy self-esteem and is able to maintain their personal boundaries. They do not have any issue in giving and receiving love to their partners. To see if you have the secure connector love style, ask yourself, are you able to freely express several emotions to others securely? Do you understand that it's okay that your partner is upset and can't always be perfect? Are you able to say no to others when it's necessary? Are you able to resolve conflicts, or do you run away from them? Do you feel comfortable in receiving love and expressing affectionate emotions to your partner? If the answer is yes, then congratulations. You possess the healthiest love style of all. Everyone should aspire to have this love style, as this results in the formation of a long-term stable relationship where each individual feels happy and are able to grow in their life. So, that's it for today's video on different love styles. Remember, awareness of our love style is the first step in forming and maintaining healthy relationships. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more empowering content.